IMovie started in 2008, so we're in our third year. I work with a business partner, Mike Stoner. We grew up together and worked together basically as long as we could be working. We were working together. Been in the industry for years before that, and then decided that it was time to do things a little bit differently, take some alternative approaches, and see if we could branch out and provide a really good, viable alternative to sort of the mainstream construction. So started in 2008, started construction when Mike started working when he was crawling, and I started when I could drive back and forth to job sites, and then just came up through working together. The construction that we were involved with before exposed us to all kinds of really, really great high-end custom homes in the area. So we learned tons, got exposure to all kinds of different guys who were doing really high-end quality work. We also were exposed to a lot of the inefficiencies that are inherent in home building, but also seem to be exaggerated with some of these really high-end custom homes that, huge amounts of square footage with 1 or 2 occupants. So we started to see some things that didn't really jive with the way that we wanted to see housing built, and grew up with a heavy focus on sort of stewardship and managing the resources that you have, financially, with the relationships you have, and with that, the environment as well. And so looking at a way to create a business that takes a longer view, that looks down the road and says, what are the implications of what I do today to my kids and their kids and on down the line, and figuring that, the construction industry is a pretty big part of the local economy and, the broader economy as a whole, but it's not necessarily done in a very sustainable manner. We can't continually till under farmland and put up roads and houses, and especially here in Lancaster County, that's part of what makes this area so nice, is that mix of rural and urban and all that sort of thing. So after seeing a lot of the construction that was going on, we thought, hey, there's got to be a better, more responsible, healthier way to do this, and still provide it on budget, high quality, but give the people a better result that's going to be an heirloom house, hopefully something that's going to go from generation to generation and last. And probably that sustainable construction is really attainable. I think there's still a misconception and a misnomer of green building, that we're going to have these ultra-modern, all-glass boxes, or live in a really sort of bizarre home. I think green building, I often make the case, is nothing new. This is something that's been around for ages. We tend to have forgotten a little bit about it, but every home can and should be a green, sustainable house, and it's affordable and it's attainable, and we can make small steps on a sliding scale that it should be accessible to everybody on any budget.